Here in the I button and the description box below, you will get complete playlist of numerical solution of ordinary differential equations. Welcome to video number 4, and in this video we are going to solve second problem on the topic, that is Taylor series method. Okay, so before we go to the problem, let us see how to solve problems on the topic, that is Taylor series method. Consider the given differential equation, that is dy upon dx equals to f of x comma y. Okay, let's suppose this is my equation number 1, and with this there is an initial condition given with this problem, that is at x equals to x naught, y equals to y naught. Okay, these two things are given in the problem. Let's say y of x is the exact solution of equation 1. Then the Taylor series for y of x around x equals to x naught is given by y1, which is equals to y of x equals to y naught plus x minus x naught into y naught dash plus x minus x naught whole square from factorial to y naught double dash plus dot dot dot. If you take x minus x naught equals to h, what is h? That is interval size. Okay, if you put x minus x naught equals to h in this equation number 2, then y1 equals to y naught plus h into y naught dash plus h square upon factorial 2 y naught double dash plus h cube upon factorial 3 y naught triple dash, and so on. Okay, similarly Taylor series for y of x around x equals to x1 is given by, if you want to find y2, then we will put y1. Okay, then y1 plus h into y1 dash plus h square upon factorial 2 y1 double dash plus h cube upon factorial 3 y1 triple dash plus dot dot dot. Proceeding in the same way, you can find the value of yn plus 1, that is equals to yn plus h into yn dash plus h square upon factorial 2 yn double dash plus h cube upon factorial 3 yn triple dash, and so on. Now we will solve second problem on the topic, that is Taylor series method. So using Taylor series method, solve dy upon dx equals to 2y plus 3 into e to power x with initial condition, that is x not equal to 0, y not equals to 1. Okay, this is the initial condition, that is at x naught that is equal to 0, y not equals to 1, and dy upon dx equals to 2y plus 3 into e to power x. This is the function of x comma y. Find the approximate value of y for x equal to 0.1 and x equals to 0.2. It means we need to find two values of y. First is at x equal to 0.1 and the second is at x equals to 0.2. Okay, so let us start. Dy upon dx, which is function of x comma y, is given as 2y plus 3 into e to power x. Now apart from this, what is given? That is x not equal to 0 and y not equals to 1. Here, let's suppose this is the value of x1. So we can find the value of h. What is h? That is interval size, that is x naught, x1 minus x naught. x1 minus x naught, that is 0.1 minus 0, that is 0.1. This is the value of h. Now this is given, that is y dash equals to 2y plus 3 into e to power x. Now with successive differentiation, we will have y double dash, y triple dash, y quadruple dash. Y dash, that is 2y plus 3 into e to power x, y double dash, that is 2y dash plus 3 into e to the power x, y triple dash, that is 2 into y double dash plus 3 into e to power x, and y quadruple dash equals to 2y triple dash plus 3 into e to power x, and so on. Now we will put values y naught dash. In place of y we will put y naught, and in place of x we will put x naught. So this will become 2 into 1 plus 3 into e to power 0. That is 2 plus 3, that is 5. Now if you want to find y naught double dash, put y naught dash, that is 5 here, and what is x naught, that is 0. Okay, so 2 into 5 plus 3, that is 13. Here again, if you want to find y naught triple dash, so we need to put y naught double dash equals to how much? 13 here. So 2 into 13 plus this will be 3. So 13 into 2, that is 26, plus 3, that is 29. Again, come into this part, that is y naught quadruple dash, that is equals to 2 into y naught triple dash, that is how much? 29. So 2 into 29, that is 58, plus 3, that is 61. Okay, 58 plus 3, that is 61. Now we can use Taylor series. So by Taylor series we know that y1 equals to y of 0.1. Okay, y we need to find the value of y when x equal to 0.1, that is y1. This equals to y naught plus h into y naught dash plus h square upon factorial to y naught double dash plus h cube upon factorial 3 y naught triple dash plus dot dot dot. In place of x1 we will put 0.1. What is y naught given in the problem? That is 1. So 1 plus what is h? That is 0.1. So 0.1 into what is y naught dash? That is 5 plus h square upon factorial 2, that is 0.1 whole square upon factorial 2 into what is y naught double dash? That is 13 plus h cube upon factorial 3, that is 0.1 whole cube upon factorial 3 into what is y naught triple dash? That is 29 plus here we have h to the power 4 upon factorial 4 into y quadruple dash, that is 0.1 power 4 upon factorial 4 into what is y naught quadruple dash, that is 61 plus dot dot dot. On solving this we will get y1 value, that is y at x equal to 0.1, that is 1.5701. Okay, 1.5701. And if you want to round off this up to 3 decimal places, then the value will become 1.570. Okay, so this is the value of y, that is at x equals to 0.1, and this is one of my answers because in the problem this was asked, that is find the approximate value of y for x equal to 0.1. Now after finding value at x equal to 0.1, my next target should be finding the value of y at x equals to 0.2. So this is my first answer. Now we have x1 equal to 0.1, y1 equals to at x equal to 0.1, what is y1? That is 1.570. Okay, and this is given in the problem, that is x2 equal to 0.2. So here h equals to x2 minus x1, that is x2 minus x1, that is 0.2 minus 0.1, that is 0.1. Well, you must know that is the value of interval size never changes. Okay, so h equal to 0.1. Here we have y1 dash. What is y dash? That is 2y plus 3 into e to power x. What is y double dash? That is 2y dash plus 3 into e to power x. Again differentiate this, you will get y triple dash, that is 2y double dash plus 3 into e to power x. Now again differentiating, you will get y quadruple dash, that is equal to 2y triple dash plus 3 into e to the power x. Fine. Now in place of y we need to put y1, and in place of x we need to put x1. So y1 dash will become 2 into y, that is 1.570 plus 3 into e to the power x1, that is 0.1. On solving this we will get y1 dash equal to 6.4555. Again, if you want to find y1 double dash, you need to put y1 dash, that is equals to 6.4555, and in place of x we need to put x1. So y1 double dash will become 16.2265. Now you want to find y1 triple dash, so here we need to put y1 double dash as 16.2265 and x as x1, that is 0.1. So on solving this we will get y1 triple dash as 35.7685. In the same way you can get the value of y1 quadruple dash, that is 74.8525. Okay, very easy. Now again we will apply Taylor series. So by Taylor series we know that is y at any value of x equals to y1, because since we are finding y2, so we need to use y1. Okay, since we are finding y2, so we are putting y1. So y1 plus h into y1 dash plus h square upon factorial 2, y1 double dash plus h cube upon factorial 3, y1 triple dash plus dot dot dot. Now in place of x2 we need to put 0.2 because the value of x2 is how much? 0.2. So y2, that is y at x equal to 0.2, is given by y1. What is y1? That is 1.570. Simply put this value here plus what is h? That is 0.1. So 0.1 into y1 dash. What is y1 dash? That is 6.4555. Okay, plus h square upon factorial 2, that is 0.1 whole square upon factorial 2 into y1 double dash, that is 16.2265. Okay, then h cube upon factorial 3 y1 triple dash, that is 0.1 whole cube upon factorial 3 into y1 triple dash, that is 35.7685. Now we'll put, yes, that is next term, that is 0.1 power 4 upon factorial 4 into y1 quadruple dash, that is 74.8525. Now plus dot dot dot. If you add all the terms, you will get y2, which is y at x equal to 0.2 is equals to 2.30 2.3029, and if you round off up to 3 decimal places, this will become 2.303. Okay, and this is what? This is the second answer. Okay, thank you so much.